Okay, we are back, and it is time to do some more Breath of Fire 2. We left off at a really good part last time. We're about to get some more characters. Actually, we're going to get, like, probably 2 to 3 new characters this stream, if I've got everything kind of mentally planned out in my head. The flip side of that is it's actually going to require a bit of finagling if we want to get all the achievements, too. For some ungodly reason, the person who put together this particular achievement set has decided to put branching path achievements that borderline require multiple playthroughs to get. I'm going to be doing my best to circumvent that by using saves. Also, I was definitely incorrect last stream when I said just use Nina's wind spell against the boss. Yeah, it turns out he's weak to ice. There we go. It may be hard to hunt as Cat or Lyn. It's not impossible. But again, it really does come down to what map does the hunting take place on? Because if you can't get them into a corner or something, you're probably not getting it. But yeah, there's one branching path achievement coming up in the next dungeon, and then a triple branching path achievement after that, which is really fucking annoying. Nope, don't drive it down. Ah. That was my mistake. I shouldn't have been so aggressive right out of the gates. I should have just let it. Kind of steered it the way I wanted it to go. Sniper head. Oh, yeah, that's right, because the other one's called Gunhead. Okay, this one's gonna be a bitch, if we can even, like, at all get it. Yes. Oh god, that was lucky. It walked into me. That's the thing with the boars, they don't have any peripheral vision. So, like, that's your best counter to them, is go around that. These things are annoying because they all have combo attacks. So they'll hit twice. If they pick on a weak target like Nina, that's a problem. But just stop using auto battle and it gets a bit easier. Oh, also, I found out there's an achievement for doing this. Yeah, I actually took a look at the achievement list a little bit more closely. I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to use Time Warp. Okay. I honestly wasn't sure if I was ever gonna have to do that for some reason, so I was like, okay. Ow. Wow. Nina gets the kill with the melee attack. Now this would actually be like not a bad place to train if we had any access to like easy healing, but as you'll see, only citizens of Windia are allowed beyond this point. My word, Lady Mina. Stand down, Sir Guard. Please allow me and my entourage to pass. Of course, Your Highness. This labyrinth was constructed to protect against invaders. Watch your step now. Wouldn't it pay to, like, have the guard escort us to where we need to go? Monsters in here? No, they're not. You can't lock the truth up in here. The day the Black-Winged One is upon us. The child of evil omens born to the royal family. It is she who will bring about the fall of Windia. Just you watch, all of you. You'll regret the day you chose to silence me. Windia will perish in flames. The old hag in the cell next door used to be some kind of quack fortune teller. The royal family had her thrown in jail because she predicted their daughter would destroy Windia or some such crap. Could you do something to shut her up? Like what? I'm not a guard. I don't work here. A long time ago, the young princess was put in my care. Such a sweet child. But fate was not kind unto her. You see, the girl had wings of purest midnight black. And it is said that the Black-Winged One is the harbinger of destruction of all of Windia. There were those who wanted to have the child put to death, out of fear and superstition. In the end, the king chose the lesser of two evils and had his own daughter banished. His own daughter? Age took my strength from me long ago. All I can do with what time I have left is hold the truth close to my heart. But what a terrible burden it must be to be forced to choose between one's country and one's family. Well, considering we already know Nina specifically has black wings, it's kind of weird that everyone's just pretending that it's not her. Everyone's gonna be so surprised when they see you come back, Nina. Who's gonna tell her? It's a long-standing myth that the fall of Windia will be heralded by the birth of a black-winged Windian. Bunch of superstitious nonsense if you ask me. I have a question. Why is anybody else down here that's not a guard? This is clearly where the prison is. Won't you visit me sometime, just for a little while? Oh, my fucking Streamlabs is being stupid again. That's very distracting. Those stairs are where I needed to go. I'm just double checking. I don't think there's like any items or anything down here. I just wanted to make sure. Since there's no enemy encounters, it was like, I might as well. Whoa. That's a lot of guards. Halt, identify yourselves. Princess Mina of Windia and her entourage, Sir Guard. With my sister to thank for my safe return. Mina, that's enough nonsense from you. You have no sister. Mother? My apologies for the confusion, Your Majesty. We are but humble travelers on a journey. The princess was set upon by bandits. We encountered her purely by chance and offered to escort her to the palace. Sister, what are you saying? Orders, Your Majesty? It seems these humble travelers have gone out of their way to aid my daughter. Give them their due gratitude and show them out immediately. Mina, thank these people and bid them farewell. No, Mother, what are you talking about? Nina's my... Oh, nice sting cord. The castle's protected by fortifications both man-made and natural. It's not a simple matter to get in or out. If you're headed east, you'll have to detour across cliffs to the south. There's a spot where the divide is narrow enough to cross. Hey, wait a minute. What the heck just happened back there? I thought Nina was a princess, or some royal-type celebrity. What gives? Tell us, why the cold shoulder? The queen's your old lady, right? How come she acted like she didn't even know you then? That's mean of her. I'm sorry you didn't get a warmer welcome. Windians tend to be like that towards outsiders. Hey, no biggie. I'm more worried about you. Is it about your black wings? I think they're pretty. Are people jealous of them? All these years, I've wished they were white, so I could live without being feared by my own people. But that's the first time anyone has said such a thing about these cursed black wings. Thank you. Thank you greatly. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Come on to the greatest little magic show on Earth. Nothing in my hands, nothing up my sleeve. I don't even have sleeves. Watch as a perfectly ordinary human being takes a step inside this perfectly ordinary box. Then, with the merest flexing of my superhuman abilities, I will make them vanish into thin air. Step right up, sir. Step right up. There's a good sir now. Yes, we have a volunteer. No we don't. No we don't. Don't touch me. Oh, there's no backing out now, sir. You don't want to look like a coward in front of those lovely ladies in the audience now, do you? Okay, now everything's set for your grand debut. If all goes well, you'll be the star of the show. Disappear! Thank you. You're all too kind. What happened to me? Hey, Mr. Magic Man, isn't that magic act supposed to finish with your volunteer coming back or something? Oh, well, you see, that's a little, that's enough charlatanry for now. What did you do with Mike? Oh, he's your boyfriend, isn't he? My mental powers never fail me. That's none of your business. This disappearing act of yours is trying my patience. End it now or I'll show you some real magic. I'm afraid my magic is quite real, my dear lady. You see, while Mike did indeed vanish, I'm afraid the trick itself didn't go quite as I planned. It pains me to say this, but your boyfriend is now adrift in a dimensional vortex. There, sweet girl. It's not the end of the world, just the end of the affair. Hold it. What the heck's a diversional warble thingy? Is there anything we can do? Well, we can start with tea time. Yes, tea time. I'll just brew up a nice pot and I can explain to you my cunning plan to rescue your boyfriend over tea and crumpets. I'm not thirsty, thank you. Can you bring back Mike or not? Apologies. Just that, well, you see, I haven't had the opportunity to chat with such an exemplary member of the fair sex for quite some time. Ho-ho! You talk funny. Nina, my head hurts. Let's leave this dipstick and find some way to get Mike out of that dimmy who's-its ourselves. You know, it's rude for little girls to interfere in matters of the heart. Once I've had my fill of this sweet flower's company, I'll gladly help you find your friend. He's not your boyfriend, too, is he? I smell a love triangle. Just looking at you gives me the most wonderful ideas. If your friend has any qualms, I'd be open to the idea of taking you with me instead. What do you think? Night on the town with the world's most eligible prestidigitator? It'll be a night to remember. That's it. That's settled. I've officially fallen for the both of you. You're such a perfect match set. Refined calm versus brash brazenness. You're both coming off or the deal's off. Eh. It's that, the dimmy what's-it you were talking about? You panty-thieving pervert. I should have known something so tough to pronounce couldn't be for real. So, where would you like me to start? Your fingers, your kneecaps, the old family jewels? Help! Feral cat girl! I have no qualms about this. He buried me. Please, accept my deepest undying apologies. I'm normally not so inconsiderate, but when I see a pretty face, my sense of fair play goes flying out the window. At least you're honest. Mike's alright, so I guess I won't break anything this time. Oh, thank you. I knew I still had good taste in women. Please, allow me to lend you my services in reparation for my heinous act. Say what? It's better not be your idea of getting close to us so you can catch us in the bath or something. Perish the thought. I'm but your humble servant, my lady. Quit that, you're creeping me out. Mike, can I hit him again? But look at this face. Does this look like a face that would lie to you? Well, it's a monkey, so yes. Fine, but I'll kick your ass if you drool on anything. Oh, you won't regret this. Sten joined the party. Now, despite all of my issues with monkeys, Sten is actually a pretty solid party member. He's like a mix of a physical attacker and a mage, which is nice when you're just auto-battling your way through things. Some reprobate broke in here not too long ago. I didn't get a good look at her, but I think it was a girl with bat wings? That can't be right. Ooh, hot on the trail. I also need to do a formation, and we want to switch to defense as well. We're going for this, because Nina takes the least amount of damage in this formation. She also has the smallest chance of getting crit, too. Oh, that burglar woman. People should show more respect for the pleasantly plump and not run so fast. You there. She went that way. Due west. Hurry. Again, that's a lead. That's actually helpful. So yeah, as I was saying, Sten's like a mix of a physical attacker and a magic attacker, which is a nice balance. His spell pool is really limited, unfortunately, so he's not super useful. His in-battle ability should have honestly been Cat's, in my opinion, because his is to play dead and lessen the chance of being targeted, which is okay. Like, that's nice, I guess. Lyn has less defense, so it would have been more useful for her. And his on-map ability is to cross gaps like the cliffs to the south. Since ancient times, Windia has been called the city ascending to the heavens. Rather poetic, don't you think? I suppose. Look, I'm just here to, like, find items and stuff, okay? Something here. Yep, 100 Zenny. You just watch, world. One day I'm gonna live my dream. That's right, I'm gonna be the greatest fishmonger who ever lived. A wooden staff. Is that better than what Cat currently has? No, I think that's her default weapon, actually. There should be a weapon shop. Yep, just over here. I'm a traveler from Captain. It's a fair walk west of here. There, Brett is the name. My dream is to one day open my own store. Everyone will want to shop at my place. We need to remember this woman is here. She's very important very soon. There's one place in the cliffs to the south. The gap's almost narrow enough to cross. It's widened as of late, but someone with long arms, like a monkey or something, could probably help you get over there. What a weird statement to make. Wow, that is a big improvement. I think I'm gonna keep the silver knife. God, I'm broke. We still need like 3 more things. Well, we need some money. And that was after the grind fest. When I was just a lad, you could see a bird as big as a ship flying high in the sky. Sad to say, no one's seen that in years. According to legend, the power of the Great Bird has been passed down to the royal family for generations. Yeah, if you remember Breath of Fire 1, that was a real thing they could do. Unfortunately, that power has been lost to time, and it's actually explained later on. There's the circus again. So if you want to go back to the other island, you can just cross over here using Sten. But we got some exploring to do. Yeah, he has Pretend to be Dead. He also has a few fire spells. Right now he only has Flare, but that'll be later. And we'll just use Jolt, since it's an all-hitting attack. I'll probably go back and heal so I don't have to deal with poison. It's really interesting to me that they say that Sten's weapon is knives and swords, when if you look at him attacking, it's clearly not those. By the way, these guys really should put a sign for the inn outside the inn because it's not marked. Come the heck down to Whale Cape for all your bun whale needs. Ugh. Yeah, so you remember yesterday when I was explaining that the buffs and debuffs used to be like stupidly inaccurate and miss all the time? These guys were especially great to fight during those times because they would waste so many turns just trying to buff themselves and failing over and over again. Oh god, the deer fucking scamper it. Like, they are so skittish. Yeah, they're very hard to hit. And the worst part is, they're not even worth it because I believe they drop antlers, which just cure poison. So like, not really that big of a deal. Have you heard about monster hunters? They catch all sort of freaky critters and sell them. Yeah, but they don't mistake you for a mark. That's racist. 1 Oopa Roopa, 10,000 zenny. I'm just your friendly neighborhood monster hunter. Oopa Roopas live off of the algar fruits, but they taste like crap. One man's meat is another man's poison, I guess. Algar fruits are in season this time of year. They say that around this time a lovely lady shows up in the forest. I've been waiting for her, you know. Forest girl like that'd be worth a fortune. That's creepy. You guys got anything in here? A vitamin. You people ever heard of Oopa Roopas? Enlighten me. They're these funny-looking critters that live in caves along seaside cliffs. Freak shows will pay a lot of zenny for them. Interesting. There's nothing in the back right now. There is an optional boss we can deal with there later, which we need for an achievement. But that's a good little ways away. Ow! Damn! Fuck me, weaken into crit really hurts. I think we're almost there. We might die. It depends on how much damage we take right now, but like we need to get out of this fight. Yeah, we might be dead. Like I said, running is a crapshoot in this game sometimes. And we're right at the town! Okay, good. Nope, no fishing. Not right now. Healing. Healing first. Healing much more important. Most party dead. Token? What does that do? Sell it. A mysterious metal disc. I've made my living as a traveling merchant for decades now. I have to admit, I'm a bit road weary these days. I like to set up a shop in a little town somewhere. Call me Lacquer. I'm this world's one and only true artiste, in the realm of architectural paintings. My dream is to fill 4 corners of the globe with the smell of fresh paint. But paint doesn't smell good. In fact, it kind of gives some people a headache. My son, he fell into the well. Will I ever see him again? Not with that attitude, you won't. Have you noticed how the houses in this village are built in a variety of styles? It's because they were built by 3 different carpenters, each with his own unique architectural vision. Real artists, those guys. Bit odd, but they sure know how to put a house together. That well must be cursed. First it runs dry, then it takes our children. Now it takes our men and women. Has God forsaken this village? Has been left with the others to look for the missing child, but he hasn't come back yet. I'm sure he'll come home safe and sound, though. Right? Right? I was hoping I could get on a boat from here and head for greener pastures to the west. It looks like that's not going to happen anytime soon. So, if it wasn't obvious, your direction now is to go to the well. Dive in and help with the search for the children. Oh, I lost so much money when I got knocked out there. I think it's about time we did some grind. Because we need to get Sten and Nina caught up in levels. Let's see what we want. What do we want for today? I think we want Kirby. Yeah, Breath of R2 is a pretty grindy game if it wasn't obvious. I didn't even bother with the hunting. Cat's too hard to hunt with. Also, if it wasn't obvious, the reason why I didn't do training off screen is because we didn't have Sten yet. Wouldn't have made much sense to do the grinding and then immediately have to do it again. You can also point out that it is actually possible to go back and get Rand right now, too, since we can swap out Cat or Sten. We can also swap out Nina, but Nina's our only caster right now. Actually, we can't swap out Sten because we need Sten to cross the cliffs to get back here, so you're kind of stuck if you don't do that. So really, you can just go swap out Cat. But I'm pretty happy with the team right now. If I could, I would swap out Sten for Rand, but since there's no way to get back without him, there's no point in even wishing that. I think I'm the slowest person on the team right now. It looks like everyone else gets a turn before I do. Wow, amazed. Those things always go for poison breath, which is kind of why I was just like, I kind of resigned myself. I'm getting poisoned. Which is also kind of why I'm just sticking really close to town, because if I get poisoned, I might as well just pay the 30 bucks to heal, since the 2 poison worms drop 30 bucks anyway. Almost like that's super relevant or something. Oh, wait, no, that was Lyn learning Blizzard. Which means it's completely worthless because I can't cast it. The reason why training right now is so important is the next boss is notorious for being a fucking party wiper. And there's a whole bunch of enemies in that well that are extremely physically strong. In fact, it's probably in my best interest to walk back to the last town and buy the rest of the supplies I wasn't able to get the first time, since there's no weapon shop in this town. But like, as you can see, even with all these fights I'm like kind of cruising through, not exactly like I'm liquid right now. Like, you know, I don't have a lot of cash. Yeah, they dropped 32 bucks, so it's like exactly enough for the inn. It feels like we're not leveling up that fast, though. I'd like Stan and Nina to be level 12 before I go in. Den just hit 12 now. Third preemptive attack against these two things in a row. I'd do some fishing. Now that we're done our grind session for a bit. Still beating me when it had no fucking power left. Yo, fish. No, I'm not trying to get the max power, goddammit. I'm trying to get the lowest. As soon as I did that, it fucking left. You're fishy, fishy, fishy. I got a sardine. All that other stuff is like pretty midway down. Maybe we want shrimp for those? Thank you. Fine fish. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Oh? What if I go for this one? Big fish keeps fucking swimming away. I mean, like, it's good because it's coming closer to me, but at the same time, it's taking for fucking ever to get this lure down there. Dude, you are an asshole. Hey, you want this? You're fishy, fishy, fishy. Hey! Look, you're gonna get tired out and I'm gonna get you eventually. No! Yes! No! Get it! Eat it! Eat it, you fuck! It's a nice shell. Why isn't this working no more? Want a shrimp? Shrimp? No, I don't want a fucking shrimp. Come on! It's right fucking there! This goddamn fish is dicking with me. Get it! Get it. Eat it. I'm losing this. It's right there. This is infuriating. It's right there. I'm getting this fucking fish, man. I've worked too hard. Why are the tuna suddenly going after this? Hey, stupid. Motherfucker, you just went past it. I seriously do not understand why I'm still... Am I out of bait? Did I seriously burn through all of my fucking conch shells? Oh my god, I did. Oh, that is absolutely infuriating. Can I get something with this at least? So I can, like, fucking make my time worthwhile? Look at the shrimp. Eat it! So I got something. Look, it's food. Eat it. You've stolen so much of my fucking bait so far. Get it! Fuck this game. Oh god, that was a test of patience. Alright, items, auto. Boy, I sure as hell hope we're strong enough for this dungeon, but let's go find out. Sorry, that one got away from me. You weren't injured by him, were you? Not long ago, a child turned up missing in this village. He was last sighted near this dried-up well. The villagers came down to search for him, but as you can see, the well is infested with monsters. These things are fucking mean. I think they're weak to fire. I hope, because they look like giant bugs. But they hurt. I'll try all my spells until I figure out something for damage. Yeah, this is why they hurt. They have the counter, they have the combo attacks. Let's try Cyclone. Okay, good. The many counterattacks sealed that one. The entire village is in grave peril from these monsters. We must act immediately. Will you lend me your aid? Yeah. You have my gratitude. Now, come with me. I like this, because it shows there's an NPC actually doing work. I'll take care of the foul beast. You go on inside. Like, there's actually somebody else down here fighting. It's not just me. Someone else is actually lifting a finger to help people, which is a really nice feeling. That's my son over there. Go, help him. we're trying to beat 29 damage off of the flare. $37 is best so far. We'll try ice next. Probably not this fight, though. Vitalizer. What does that do? Ooh, a really good healing item. Gonna hold on to that for a while since we don't have any good Mega Cure-Alls. Sorry, kid. Treasure comes first. Let's try Frost. It's looking like Cyclone is still the best. Or Frost. I guess Frost is about the same amount of damage for 1 less MP, which is still good. Amulet. Prevents Curse. You know what? We'll take that. I don't remember what Curse does, but I see no reason not to wear it. Really good thing these turtles are so fucking accommodating. Wanted to play with the turtles. Got late and I couldn't find my way back. Are you mad at me? Nah, you're fine, kid. Now that, on the other hand... Yeah, there it is. Gonchero. I think it's called Terrapin in the other translation. Alright, so... we're gonna just burn all of Sten's MP on this thing before we start just attacking. Try to get some debuffs to land, because this thing hurts. Nice death blow to start us off. Oh no. Oh, that's actually really bad. Try to get him again. Fuck. Really hard to debuff bosses sometimes. Oh god, stop! Stop hitting me with that! Ow! Alright, this is gonna be the last time I try debuffing it. If it doesn't work this time, I'm just gonna go with the fact that maybe bosses can't be debuffed. And I'm not just unlucky. I do think it's interesting this is a game series where spells can counter, they can critical hit. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna assume bosses can't be debuffed. Oh, crap. Ow. That shouldn't even work on Nina. She's flying. Why does Earthquake hit her? I really don't want to use that heal all yet. There's so many opportunities for that to be more helpful. Ooh, nice dodge. All right. It's in the water. Let's try... Well, I mean, Jolt makes the most sense. It's well, water. Water conducts electricity. Okay, yeah. Control Sten. Sten doesn't hurt. Or, but yeah, control Nina. Nina can't do anything to us with physical damage either. Uh-oh. Thank God I am faster than it with everybody. I'm gonna say I've been extremely lucky that he hasn't just chosen to spam Fire Breath this entire time. Because he absolutely could do that. Yeah! Gotcha, bitch. No, want to go back. This isn't a friendly rumble. The entire cave is about to be flooded. Oh, shit. Ha! Ugh. This is the best I can do, but it's holding. Quickly, rescue the villagers imprisoned in the cave. They won't hold forever. This is where our first achievement comes from, so let's do a quick save game. Did you find everyone? Yep. Praise God, my strength is nearly exhausted. Lowering the barrier now. Be prepared to run. What are you waiting for? Run! Blah, 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 blah. What a horrible experience. We limited that fiend and restored the village's water supply, but how many lives were sacrificed? How useless I am. Were it not for your aid, I would not have been able to save even one child. I must gain more power somehow. Let me give you all a token of my appreciation and grant you the blessing of Lord Eva. I'll request that you take me to the place you and your party call home. Okay. Failed to save everyone at the dry well. Now, we space-time rewind that, and now let's actually do it right. I vastly prefer doing this. So when you talk to people... Go away, you ugly, slimy thing. Oh, I'm safe. What a relief. Sorry, that wasn't what I was thinking of. It's this one. Oh, damn it. Alright, fine. When you talk to people, they're actually not what they seem. That's what I was going to say. Nina is about to be very useless because she's not going to have any more MP. I burned a lot on that boss. In fact, I get one more fight of Nina being able to do something. Luckily, it won't matter after this. I only have, like, these are the only things that really require the MP, in my opinion. Alright, so if you talk to people... There we go. They have face huggers on them! And here's the thing. You are default to targeting the villager. Don't do that. Only target the little monster. Because if you use any all attacks or attack the villager, they'll fucking die. And you don't save them. Oh, I should probably talk to you again. Thank you so much. Please try to save everybody. And you need to save everybody to get the best outcome for the next split branching path. Everybody's been taking over these freaky parasites. Watch out when you try to rescue them. That's 2, 3 in total. Man, is every single fight gonna go the same way? Cat attacks and then they get killed by a counterattack? Thank you. Thought of being stuck as that thing's puppet gave me the willies. Nice. I think this is the last one. Thanks. Has the Revavi kid been found yet? Most of the villagers come down here to look for the lost child, but we never expect to be ambushed by monsters. Okay, well, let's get the hell out of here. Go tell Ray it's good. You find everyone? This time I actually did. Praise God, my strength is nearly exhausted. Lowering the barrier now, be prepared to run. You're waiting for? Run! Ah! That was quite the close scrape, wasn't it? Appears I'm in your debt. Together we were able to save the villages from the monsters, and the village itself from drought. I could not have accomplished these things without your capable assistance. You have my eternal gratitude. It's weird that he gives you the reward regardless. Let me give you all a token of my appreciation and grant you the blessings of Lord Eva. I'll request that you take me to the place you and your party call home. There we go. When monsters like that show up in the village like this, there's dark times ahead of us. Dark times. Get out of the way. Last passenger to get on that boat was some freaky girl with bat wings. You think she's somehow behind this? God damn it! We've been waiting here forever. When's the boat supposed to make dock? Take care of yourselves. May fortune follow you in your travels. I saved the village. It scares me at night to wonder what would have happened if nothing had been done about those monsters. You would have been eaten. Let me save you the wondering. You would have been eaten. I'm so glad my husband came home safe and sound. See, I knew there was nothing to worry about. You see Ray again, tell him I think he's awesome. You will, won't you? He's with me right now. Did you hear the news? A man named Ray from the Church of Eva saved all those people down in the well. If I were a sculptor, I'd make a statue in his honor right here on the spot. God damn it. Like, I literally killed the boss and saved the villagers. All he did was hold some water. A pregnant woman can do that. I'll never forget you guys. Okay, at least this guy knows. My husband and my son are both safe thanks to you. How can I ever repay you? You should have seen those monsters go. Bang, zoom, pow. It was awesome. I was there. I made it happen. I know the monsters went bang, zoom, pow. Okay, that's like all the same. I really should be getting free inn stays at this point. You wouldn't have a village if it weren't for me. They will visit us again. You still fishing gear? No. I'll buy some smoke bombs for right now. God, that's so expensive! To cure these things, it's so much! It's fucking ridiculous! Like, they charge an arm and a leg for this shit, man! I'll put my money away. Shut up and take my money. Alright. Let's walk home. At the very least, the walk back should be mostly uneventful since we're already strong enough to kill these things. I think I'll switch out Lynn for Rand once we get back. Ah. No. Okay, I'm just gonna use an antidote on that. I'm not gonna actually go to the inn just for one poison. Ah, bastard. Okay, so. All right, I gotta try, right? Oh, it's gonna fucking, yep, it's gonna fucking bolt. The deer are so hard to get without Bosch. Power food? Hold up, what's a power food? Increases strength. I can get fucking strength ups? Off of random drops? Oh, I gotta come back here and grind. You kidding? Just fucking fast forward train on some dragonflies. Of course, with my luck, that was like a once in a billion chance to happen, so I'll just like waste a bunch of time trying for it. So there's actually a part in a lot of guides that will specifically say to save in certain areas during this segment of the game and then strategically kill your party, because you can just backtrack really fast. I'm not going to do that. I don't like losing my stuff. Like, I don't like losing money if I can help it. And yes, I know I've already lost money by dying in certain places, but I'd rather just play the fucking game. But I'm not exaggerating when I say you have to go back and forth between that town we just left and home base about 4 times now. Maybe I can get a pig. You're piggy, piggy, piggy. This thing's fucking with me. You know, I got one. I can't complain, I got one. Now, as we go to approach the village this time, you'll notice that the overworld sprite is actually a little bit better this time. Look, the house is done. Mike, welcome to our new home. Ain't this place the sweetest? Who'd have guessed it all used to be a smelly old dump? Take a look, we got our own room, no landlady or nothing. Told you staying here was a great idea. So, this is your village? Rather quaint. Yes, quaint. So your companions, the floppy-eared fellow and the old man are the only ones who live here? Call it floppy-eared. Besides, we're not the only ones living here. There's a big guy upstairs, too. A fellow by the name of Rand. Couldn't miss him if you tried. Hey, Nina. Why don't you and I go check this place out? Mike, Nina and I are going to take a look around the place. Is that okay with you, right? You too, Stan. Come in, my mistress. Oh, please don't call her that. Yes, I promised I would grant you the blessings of Lord Eva, didn't I? Know that it is a great honor to receive this benediction. Through his grace, one of you shall be able to cast the Raise Dead spell. Decide amongst yourselves who is to receive this blessing, then speak with me again. I already know who it's going to be. So somebody wants to teach me some real magic tricks? And not that I'm not grateful, but somehow I found my sort of magic more panache, you understand? Might as well be offering it to your feline friend, though she'd likely be more inclined to try and eat it. What, a spell? For me? Really? Nah, you can give it to somebody else. By the way, have you tried the bed yet? Someone's offering to teach me magic. It's a healing spell, you're looking at the wrong person for it. Combat magic is more my specialty. If we go looking around, we can find... I don't know where Rand's room is. There he is. Hey, you're back already? What do you think of the place? Not too shabby for a first-timer, huh? Somebody wants to give you a spell, sure, why not? You know the old saying, never look a gift something or other in the mouth. I think it was horse. Is it horse? I know who it's gonna be, though. Magic, eh? The strong stuff, count me in. When the two of us get back on the road, a spell like that should come in handy. So, have you decided? Sure have. Then who shall receive this blessing? Nina has the highest MP pool of the characters that I can take, and while she may be more of a combat mage, her being able to casually raise us if we die is really handy. Hey. There it is really handy. Very well then, may you go with the everlasting light of Lord Eva. Thank you again for your assistance. Now I must take my leave. The Lord Eva's grace be with you always. Obtained the renewal spell. So what do you think? Quite a fine bit of workmanship if I do say so myself. Hey B, drop it anytime you want. You can swap around the members of your party. Ain't that convenient? So we're gonna bring Sten because we need him to cross the mountains, Rand for some levels, and Nina because casting. Oh, right. Until we leave, we don't actually have anybody with us. You think this will all be over soon? That bat burglar went west. You better head off to her and hurry. I'm starting to get cabin fever here. So, since we have to go all the way back to that village, and then turn around and come all the way back here, and then turn around and go all the way back, again, it is usually preferable to save at one of these two locations and then start killing your party off so you can just death warp back there. But like I said, we're not gonna do that. Now, that being said, we'll take a look at this new spell we got. Raise Dead, 70% chance to raise the dead. I don't like how death spells have, or raise spells have a chance to miss. Since we've already done this walk once, we're doing this at turbo speed. Because I am not doing this 4 times at normal speed. When it expects me to do this backtracking this many times. Fine, let me go get my money. Where's the item shop? Rand can't wear any of that armor. The thing about bringing Rand with us is we actually have a guy who can cast Cure Poison as well. So if we need it, we have that. You may have noticed that when we came in here, there was a cute little redhead girl over here. Hey, big boy, you want to party with me? Oh, wait, I can't go back alone. If I don't get any takers, there's no telling what the boss will do to me. You understand, don't you? Don't worry, I'll show you a great time. You people wait here. This boy's got business with me. Everything's ready. You can open your eyes now. What's the panic look? You were told what you were volunteering for, weren't you? Sanamo, just what did you tell this boy? Well, I sure as hell didn't tell him you were going to use him as a guinea pig. Do you want the test subjects, or do you want to tell people the truth? You can't have it both ways, Granny. You used the old streetwalker routine again? Shame on you, Sonomo. You're grounded for 2 hours. Ah, well, the boy's here, and that's really all that matters now. Hold on tight, dearie. You're my ticket to making magical history. Can I leave? Stop laughing like that. Do you want to scare off another test subject? Just sit back and relax, sweetie. This will only take a minute, and it won't hurt a bit. You might even enjoy it. See, you and I are going to do a little thing called fusion. You know the story. When a boy and a girl get together, sparks fly. Stop coming on to my test subject. The two of you have work to do. Now listen up. I'm only going to give this lecture once. Fusion is an extremely theoretical concept in magic. The idea is an ordinary human being can be made much more powerful by being bonded with a shaman. Sonomo and I are both shamans, but I'm the brains of this operation, so Sonomo's the one you'll be fusing with. Not everyone is a viable fusion candidate. The ideal candidate should be strong in mind and or body. And I suspect you might finally fit the bill. Enough small talk already, let's make some magic. Alright then, step inside the circle and let's get the show on the road. Hold on. This one? Oh, yeah! Sonomo, Shaman of Fire, it's time to combine! What? What the? Where's all this excess power coming from? This wasn't in my calculations. Ah! Fuck your shit! Oh my god, we blew the roof off. This power is beyond anyone's control now. It's a berserker! Oh shit. Nobody needed that forest, right? That shouldn't have been possible. How in the heck did you wind up with genuine bona fide dragonic powers? Oh, you're such a nice looking boy. You sure do like it rough, don't you? Dragonic energies completely threw off the fusion. Talk about unexpected. Well, Sonomo, you picked a strong boy, all right. He's so strong, fusing with him would be like kissing a hurricane. So, what do we do now? Our little lover spat took out the whole house. Details, details. Forget fusion for now. This boy's dragon powers have got my interest piqued. I need to run. I need to run. Hey, what's your hurry? I showed you how to unleash your inner dragon, didn't I? Don't you think you owe me a little something in return, like a new house? Nothing too fancy is all we ask. Just a roof over our heads, a master bedroom, bathroom with a shower, upstairs artist studio, plush carpeting. Oh, and our own secret basement laboratory. Sonomo, I never knew you had such good taste. Where'd you pick that up? Anyway, just find us a house somewhere where the locals won't ask too many questions, okay? Things might get noisy. What the fuck just happened? I'll tell you what just happened. We just gained our first spells. We can now summon dragons, but they cost every bit of AP that we have. So as I've explained in the past, the way that reuse spells work is the more AP you put into a spell when you cast it, the more damage it does. You get a special power spike bonus if you cast it with max AP. So it's pretty much always beneficial to cast it at max. Unfortunately, that little thing took me away from everybody else. So now we gotta walk back again by ourselves. Thankfully, I believe there is actually a shortcut to this one. If I can get out of the fight. Fine. I'll fight the stupid hands. And die in the process, apparently. I think I spent all my money because I'm about to lose it all. Fuck my life. I swear the run command is just worthless in this game. Well, it drops me off back here at least. So, now we talk to this guy. Looking for your friends? They all went home looking real worked up over something or other. Thankfully, that teleports me back here. Oh, this place is just perfect. Style, class, and utility all in one. Should I know you from somewhere? Move, Rover! Mike, who's the old biddy? She's officially freaking me out. Wait, what? Miss No Manners wants our room? Nuh-uh, no way, that's my hard work she's got her eyes on. No way am I gonna take this sitting down. Oh yes, this is a fine house indeed, but it could use one little extension. You there, Rover, you built this place, right? I need a laboratory built on, ASAP. For starters, my name's not Rover. For second, that's my room. For thirds, I don't take orders from pushy old hags. I'm not getting through to this pooch here. If he's too dumb to understand what I want, then find me a real carpenter. I want this place remodeled ASAP. What part of you're not getting my room do you not understand? Hey, Mr. Carpenter, this is a nice house you've built. Think I could move in? If you could add on a little extra cozy space, I just love it here. Absolutely, positively, I'll do everything for a vision of lowliness such as you. Wait, you and the hag and the hag and the you and I'm being double teamed! He's not my type anyway. What the fuck just happened? You owe me one for this, Mike. Whatever that old biddy's hawking better be worth giving away my room. I'm sorry, Bosch. Oh, I guess I should go talk to everybody else since, they're probably a little steamed at me for leaving. Whose rooms are those? I figured, like, Lynn and Nina would have those rooms. Remodeling. Fusion. I don't know from nothing about those things. You might want to leave this one to a professional carpenter. Master, I've been watching you for a while and I've been wondering something. Not that I'm Brian, but I'm dying to know, who's more your type, Lynn or Nina? I like them both. But I guess I have to go with Nina. I see, I expect as much. Oh, you sly devil, you. Don't worry, that choice doesn't affect anything. Fuck the girl's at? You don't look quite as babyface as you did the last time I saw you. Pretty face with a sexy pair of legs attached shows up and you forget all about us? Some friend you are. Yeah, I knew they were gonna be pissed. Makes you feel any better. I blew up a forest. Nero, can I have my party back, please? Can't wait until the new lab is finished. Just think of all the fun I'll have fusing with everybody. Looks like Lassie won't be a lot of service to us. You dare go fetch us a carpenter, won't you? Supposed to be some real masters of the trade in Capitan. Yep, all the way back there again. But this is the last trip for a little while. However, it's also the biggest middle finger when it comes to what do you want to do for achievements, because you have to do all three of them somehow when you only get to pick one. And the achievement doesn't proc for at least one dungeon, which means I'm gonna have to make a hard save, pick the one I want, and then go back in an alternate save and get the other two off screen so I can get the achievements for them. It really is kind of a middle finger for people trying to do everything in one playthrough, because it's like so inconvenient. Anyway, since we have to walk back, let's do this. Enel and lightning. I took like 2 steps. Let's heal up. Now there is something I need to check, because I need to know which one I actually want. Okay. So I want the far right one. So we're gonna save before we get these guys. So I'm gonna be showcasing this one, because this is the one that has the, because all 3 of these carpenters give you a building that is either good or bad depending on what you get out of them. That gives you like a mini game or a new kind of store or something later on in the game that can be either really helpful or really not helpful, depending on your playstyle and, you know, other things in the game. I like this one the best. I just needed to remember which one it was. So we're going to do a save state on slot 10 for this. And we're going to recruit this guy. Hey, thanks, kid. You saved our hides back there. If there's anything I could do for you, just let me know. Build me a house. A house? Sure, just tell me where, when, and why. Some kind of accent you say you burned old Granny's house down. Oh, you're lucky you didn't walk away with a curse on your spiky head. I was building houses is my joy in life. I'll build a house for anyone who asks. Just show me where you want it. I'm supposed to head to that town here, just build whatever Granny tells me to, right? Don't worry, sir. Custom jobs are my specialty. As long as I still get my 2 cents in on the outside. Well, I'm off. Wish me luck. Wow. I wish getting a house built in real life was that easy. And now we can finally go this way. Oh, the boat finally made dock again. They say the Batwing lady took her all the way to Fort Nagir. Imagine that. I don't know why they changed the name. I believe it used to be Simafort in the original translation. I don't know why they changed that. Hungry for some bun whales? Whale Cape is just a short trip through the Sharon Woods from here. That's a big old rock. Apparently it's weak to fire. Sten has fire magic too, now that I think about it. You see what I mean about this game only having one dungeon theme? This isn't even a dungeon and it uses it. That's a lot of frogs. Hello? Hello? Hello, hello? No, over here. That's a big old frog. Bonjour, brave Chavo people. I apologize for any disturbance I may have caused you. No. Put away pointy things. I am not here to cause you harm. You may call me Tapita, or Jean in the original translation. I've been, you say, accursed by a young lady magician, and put into this most questionable position. If he is not terribly much trouble, could you kind people please ask young lady magician to undo this terrible curse? She lives in Witch's Tower, west of this place. She is not unkind, perhaps a bit, how you say, unhinged? Please proceed with due haste. S'il vous plaît. And now we've got French frogs. Sometimes these jokes just write themselves. Okay, so I don't remember what curse does, but I weirdly think it means you don't get experience points. Call me crazy. Maybe that's not what it is, but... Oh, these are called Beelzebubs. That's actually weirdly apropos. And unfortunately, I don't have any cures for that, but... Fortunately? There's a camping spot, like, literally right over here, where I can save. Well, I can get rid of curse right over here. Thanks to this guy. This place is perfect for camping. Want to camp here for the night? He says it's so much creepier in the other translation where he's like, sleeping under the stars is fun. Would you like to sleep under the stars? And it's like, I need an adult. All right. As much as I hate to subject anybody to more grinding, we do need to get some levels because there's an optional boss that's very, very hard to kill at this particular level coming up, so let's do some training. Thankfully, we have infinite healing from that place. Which is good, because if that thing hits us with that fucking all attack, shit's over, man. Plus, because I'm not 100% sure what Curse does, and I don't want to be right about losing experience on it, every time we get Cursed, we have to come back over here and heal too, so. Eyes are fucking aggravating, man. Like, they're weak, but, like, they're fast, so it doesn't matter. Because they're always going to get a status ailment off. Which means every single time I fight the flies, until I can outspeed them, I've got to come back and heal. Thank God that, like, the guy is, like, perfectly lined up, so when I step into that camp, I just hold left and he's right there. I'm actually just waiting to see... I don't remember when he learns it, but I know Ran learns a healing spell that hits everybody. And that's kind of what I'm trying to get. But if it's, like, if it takes too long, then it's kind of out of it, but... yeah. So you remember the item I got in the well that heals everybody, but I only have one of them? In case Rand can't learn an all heal fast enough, I've been holding onto that for a certain boss fight coming up. Downside is there's no shop or bank over here, so if I happen to get my stupid ass killed, I literally just gonna lose this cash, so I want to be really careful about that. Love that Nina can't be fucking cursed, so they just consistently just aim at her with poison. They don't ever try to curse her and fail. And the reason why I'm doing this grinding now is because there is yet another branching path achievement up ahead. I don't know why they decided to make the achievement set like this. It's quite aggravating. But at the very least, I have the power of save state, so I can kind of get around it. I just need to be strong enough because I have to do the fight. I have to do the fight the easy way, and then I have to do the fight the actual intended way, and the intended way is going to kick my ass. I hate these flies so much. Like I'm spending more time resting than I am fighting because I have to keep going back to cure fucking status ailments. I still am completely baffled by poison being an on-map ailment only and not something in battle. I legitimately kind of want to go back to see if it worked like that in Breath of Fire 1 as well, because I remember there was one effect of it where it actually changed the color of your sprite to like a weird distorted color like purple and stuff like that, purple-gray. And I'm low-key kind of curious if it also affected you in battle in that game or not. I can't remember. Like I'm legit curious if that was solely Breath of Fire 2 that it works on. Dude, stop with the ice breath. What a fucking asshole. Well, that's like $1,000 down the drain. I knew that was gonna happen eventually when I got stuck with 2 of those. Like, it was just law of averages, it was gonna happen. Sleep persists, but why risk it? Good thing is I actually have a spell on Sten now that'll help next time I get 2 of those fuckers. Because he just got his Fire All spell. Which, weirdly enough, is not super effective on the plants. They're weak to ice. Which still makes sense, but like, how are they also not weak to fire? Could you only put 1 weakness on an enemy? I'm kind of, like, legit thrown off by that. Ooh, Sten is now faster than the flies. That's a nice touch. Oh, wait, nope, not entirely. Maybe they just rolled low on agility. He's getting there. He's faster than the fishman. Oh, fuck. Oh, well, it doesn't matter now. We already killed one. What did Nina learn? You learned Weaken. Okay. Oh, yeah, I only learned offensive magic. Like, that's a debuff, but I would still argue that that's not purely offensive magic. But the worst part is, without actually looking it up, the only way I'm ever going to verify if Curse stops experience gain is if I happen to see someone gain a level while under the effect of Curse. Fuck, I did it again. I gotta give myself like a half second to register what is in the fight with me before I click auto. I just drop like $100. It's not bad. Damn. And those fucking plants drop the revives. That's like 500 bucks that I don't have to spend. Again. Like 10 minutes of grinding at fast forward. That should be enough, I want to say, to give it a shot. We didn't get the Cure All spell, but we got some solid levels. Let's do a save and then go over there. We're going to do the bad way of doing the encounter. And then we're going to reload. So this will be save state 1. Since save slot 10 is my Carpenter save. Returning customers may leave their equipment and possessions here. Forget that. I'm sorry, but rules are rules. If you cannot follow them, I must ask you to leave. Thought I could refuse him a bunch of times to go in. Welcome to the Wildcat Cafe. The Wildcat Cafe has a strict code of etiquette and must be followed at all times. Please follow the instructions and have an unforgettable dining experience. I guess I have to actually do this first one. Please leave your hats and headgear. No. Yes, sirs. Did you not read the sign? You have not followed protocol. You want to eat here or not? Of course I do. Then go back to the entrance and follow the steps this time. Be quick about it. Well, afraid I'll have to ask you to leave. Oh, it's another muscular guy. Garçon. Flexed on me. Right, ain't no snooty waiter stopping me from having a good dining experience. Oh, did you not get the message? Yeah, no, I do what I want. You're not the boss of me, man with no pants. Please stop flexing on me. Don't worry, this isn't just like a repeating room that goes on indefinitely. We are actually making progress. And it'll make a lot more sense why I'm doing this, to get the achievement and get it out of the way when you see what I'm supposed to be doing. This should be the last room. You know what's funny? When you follow instructions, you never actually see this enemy. You never meet this enemy in the game when you do this right. That also means there's a lot of experience you're missing out on by doing this improperly. Oh, okay, maybe this is the last room. There we go. It's so warm. It's so warm. Something smells good. Ought to be done by now. Man, undercooked again. I gotta adjust the thermostat on this thing. Well, no use crying over spilled milk. I'll just chop you guys up into itty-bitty cube steaks. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, that's why I was saving the item. Alright, so we'll hit him with the flame weld. Then, oh, that's right, we don't have the item. I forgot about that. Shit. Oh, he's fast. I forgot about the fucking burner. We might lose this fight. I mean, it's not really a maybe. We're going to lose this fight. Fuck me, he's just going right for the people I don't need him to. I completely forgot I don't get my items back for this fight, because you have to leave them at the start no matter what. Fuck me. Yeah, we know we're dead. Oh, that kills us. Ah! Okay, hold on. Well, that's embarrassing. I completely forgot about that. Alright. Let's fight our way back to it. Because I gotta do it right, so we can get the achievement. That should have helped with this. Because I didn't get fucking cooked to rare well done. Yeah, that's considerably better. Alright. Flame Whelp, Fire Blast, and you get to work healing people. I don't know if this will work on him, but I'm going to try it. Dice is the only one that I have to worry about, because his physical attack doesn't hurt. Fuck me. The worst part about that is just watching my character with his healing spell because of that. That's the part that like bugs me the most, is the fact that your character will still try to heal a dead ally. Why the fuck are you going for all your crazy moves now? Like, you just fucking spammed regular attack last attempt. Jesus Christ, that does so much. There we go. All right. Defeat the Wildcat, ignoring all the rules. Unfortunately, that is not the way we're supposed to do that. And that has shown me that I am not ready for that fight yet. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a little bit more training. Because, like, I gotta do that fight in a way worse position. How worse? Well, to put it to you lightly, I go in there with no equipment, which means all of my damage is gonna come from spells. So if I can't get that damage off fast enough, I am dead. Actually, if he just opts to just start going for dice and chop, like right out of the gates, and not give me any time to set up. Oh, I learned Rejuvenate. Awesome. A spell that I literally can't do anything with because I need all my AP for dragon spells. Like, the moment Granny unlocked all my fucking dragon abilities, forget using me as a spellcaster for anything else. That went out the fucking window. Oh, that plant's worth a lot of experience. God damn it, stop using Ice Breath. I gotta go back and heal every time you fucking do it. I really hope Rand gets that mass healing spell at some point soon. Ooh, a vitamin. The fucking extra 100 HP. Not that I could take it into the boss fight, but... Oh yeah, and by the way, I should probably say that item that was going to heal my party was going to be my counter to getting cooked. Kind of forgot that the first thing you do is give up your items. So yeah, that idea went out the fucking window, which is kind of why I need Rand. Because I personally think a party heal takes that from an borderline unwinnable fight into something manageable. Trust me, if I could bring Bosch too, I would. Secondary healer. I'd take him over Sten. We defense up Nina and then just go from there. You know what the real bitch of it is? When I go to reload to do the next dungeon without, with the other carpenters, I'm not gonna have all this grinding. So I'm probably gonna do those ones off screen, because otherwise it'll just be fucking exhausting to watch me do that. Besides, it's gonna be the same achievement, just using the other two carpenters, so you're not really gonna be missing much content there. It'll just be, oh, I picked that one instead of this one. That's it. And you know what? I'm fine not having that part of the showcase in it just because of how stupid they programmed that. I know it was intentional, it just, yeah, I don't know, it bugs me. In a world where our time is just so fucking finite and limited, it just irritates me that someone would intentionally plan it like that for when you're going for those achievements. Like, I guess they're like, oh, well, you know, it's a great game. People will play it multiple times. It's like, I've already played this multiple times. Kind of just wanted this to be like the run. You know what I mean? Also, Rand is level 16 and still hasn't learned that spell yet. That makes me worried. Like, I might have to go in without it. You know what the real bitch of it is? If I could do the next dungeon before this optional boss, I would actually have access to something much better to fight the boss with. It's literally one dungeon away, but if I do it, I miss out on the opportunity to get the achievement. Technically, I missed 2 achievements. Ooh, another ammonia. I can say no to that. Leech power absorbs an enemy AP. Not terrible. That said, I don't remember if enemies have like a finite amount of AP, so that's a really circumstantial ability. Like, if they do, great, that's actually pretty solid. If they have unlimited AP, it's good for restoring it, but she already had spirit, so eh. curse. Actually, now I wonder. $700. Oh, we'd have even more if I hadn't fucking died that one time. Alright. I say we go over and give it a shot. I know we don't have a cure-all spell, but maybe, just maybe, we have enough raw stats in order to fight it. Because, like I said, we're not going to be able to rely on physical attacks. Once Ryu uses his dragon ability, we're basically empty. God. Like, Ryu's going to get dragon. That's going to be it. And then everyone else is going to have to just make up the damage. Like, Sten and Nina are going to be all of the damage after that. Rand is going to be on healing. I don't even... Like, Ryu's just going to be punching stuff because he's not going to have his sword. It's going to suck. Hey, Xavier! Is that Karate Pinocchio? That is a monkey. So, no. It is not Karate Pinocchio. Dynamite? Okay, I have many questions. 1, what was that fish man doing with dynamite? 2, what's dynamite do? Used during battle. Okay, so it's gonna be just a fire item. Alright, I'm gonna do my save state here instead, because I want to keep that dynamite for later. Alright, let's actually do this properly now. Welcome to the Wildcat Cafe. The Wildcat Cafe has a strict code of etiquette that must be followed at all times. Please follow the instructions and have an unforgettable dining experience. Returning customers may leave their equipment and possessions here. Okay? Their equipment and possessions will be returned when you depart. Have an unforgettable dining experience. Please leave your hats and headgear. Okay. Light Company remove their helmets and headgear and drop them. Please leave your coats and armor and take your napkins. Okay. Light Company remove their vests and armor and drop them in exchange for their napkins. Please leave your weapons and shields and take utensils and plates. Okay. Light Company drop their weapons and shields in exchange for utensils and plates. Do you see how sus this is getting? Liberally apply salt and pepper to yourselves before proceeding. Okay. Something seems odd about this last instruction, but Mike and Company season themselves anyway. Congratulations, you're almost done. How would you like your meat cooked? Do not pick this! I would like rare, please. I would normally go medium, but, well... I think you can already guess what's gonna happen with that, based on the failed fight. Hey, Arctic. Ow, 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 ow. My toes, my toes, my toes, my toes. Poor Rand and Sten, they're not even wearing shoes. Something smells good. Ought to be done by now. Aw, oh, man, undercooked again. I got just a thermostat on this thing. Well, no use crying over spilled milk. I'll just chop you guys up into itty-bitty cube steaks. Yeah, so now we gotta do this fight for realsies, where I don't even have my equipment. So, first turn, blast the fucker. You just spam... Ooh, we're not gonna have enough MP if we just use this. We'll get more spells if we just use Simone. Rand, get to healing, because Nina needs it. Nina, please, for the love of God, land weaken on the first turn. Counter, 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 counter. I need all the damage I can get. Boink, boink. Yeah, the whelps will always deal about that much damage, so it's not really a big deal whether or not they go off or not. Okay, defense is down. Ryu, you may as well defend. We'll play Breath of Fire for a little bit on an emulator. I'm playing this on an emulator, so you're not out of it on that one. Through the defense, too. Ah, and that means Rand wastes his fucking heal. Okay. Heal Sten. And bring me back. Because he only has single target abilities. So the more targets there are, the harder it is for him to win. Oh! Oh, clutch! He lived. The heal goes off. You got the cat girl? Okay, we got that last stream. Ugh, that is not a good enough heal. Use guts. Try to heal Sten and pray he doesn't get targeted. All right, that's fine. I'll take that. Mostly because I'm not trying to heal him right now. All right, that's my last spell on Sten. After that, it's all gonna be on Nina. Nice crit. Can you stop spamming dice? You absolute bag of dicks. Well, that's fucking great. As we do... Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? That's better damage than I was expecting. And we won. I'll take that. Dinner for schmucks. Defeat the Wildcat Cook by following the rules. Ah, tough meat today. All right, then. Time to use my special desperation move. Ha-ho! Hasta la vista! I'm sorry? So the reason you have to do that now... Hold on, I give. I'm sorry I tried to make you guys into today's main course. No hard feelings, right? Yeah, it's okay. Really? You mean it? Wow, I don't know if I'd be able to forgive someone who tried to make a meal out of me so easily. You guys must be the merciful type, right? Absolutely. Thanks a bunch. I'm glad we didn't have to come to blows over that. Since you guys could probably use the help, I'll teach you the secret power of the Master Chef. But only one of you guys, figure out who wants to be, then talk to me again. Actually, I want that to go on Sten. Oh, Sten wants to learn my secret power? Yes. There's a reason for this. Pay close attention, because I'm only going to show you once. With this power, you can slice, dice, and julienne anything like a pro. There we go. You learn the Chop Chop spell. Sten learns Slice. Use this power only for good, and good food. So the reason why I'm giving it to Sten, because Rand is my other pick, typically, is because Sten has a part in this game later on where he has a boss fight, and Slice does, like, defense-piercing damage. And he has a solo boss fight. Rand does not. Or at least Rand doesn't have a hard solo boss fight. Sten's is very difficult. The flesh of the weak is the food of the strong. So goes a questionable translation of the phrase that is the Wildcat Cafe's motto. What happened to the guy that said it? Yeah, I think he spontaneously combusted or something. That's a toilet. So, let's go back and heal. Here are the possessions you checked in. Have a safe journey, please come again. There's no pig character to learn it and call it pork chop. Love it. Alright, I'm doing a save state because the run back here might be bad. Yeah, okay, made it. Heal me! I was lunch! Fuck, that fight is hard. You see how, like, we had to do so much grinding for that, like, just... Let's put this into contrast. We are all level 17 except for Rand right now. You know what level fucking Lyn is right now? Level 14. I had to fucking shoot past like 3 to 4 levels just for that. All right, now let's actually go do the dungeon part, and then I can make an alternate save state there so that I can do the carpenter thing later. So much fucking juggling of achievements to get in this game because they're missable. My. You're quite the handsome catch. Yours a heart of steel or one of glass? Let's say we put it to the test. Magician Mummy. Bravo, but there's more where that came from. Why are we getting like little graphical ticks? You guys noticing that? Oh, I love the way these little Cyclops guys attack. Am I getting to see that? Yeah. I like the way the way their arms like move is really cool looking to me. Fashion. Bravo, but there's more where that came from. How many of your doormen do I have to? Oh God. Okay, Sten, kill. I don't want to get cursed and have to walk back. Like, I don't want to get cursed and have to walk all the way back. But more of that can you stop making me fight these? I want to go in. Fuck, she crit and the counterattack did more damage. You know what I mean about Nina not being a good physical attacker? Okay, is the game hung or something? Like, what's going on? Why am I still fighting this? I thought this was supposed to be like a 2-fight round and then they open the door. Is it random? Thank you. You passed. Please enter. Hey, Snaze. Wait. I think something bad happens if I open this. I'm just gonna not open that. I have like a weird memory of something bad happening if I open that. I don't have the MP to keep doing this. And Nina's too slow to outspeed them. I'm just gonna have to hope they use poison, if anything, because I can cure that. I'll open that when I come back. Exactly, yes. When I kill the boss, I'll open that. Well, he didn't learn a multi-heal, but he did learn a really strong heal. The statue's eyes watch you warily. Creepy. Yeah, I might be a little bit over-leveled for this area now because I did that optional quest. But I can't help it. Like, I needed the quest, man. That boss was really hard. But granted, he's only hard because he takes all of your equipment away, but like, that's still a hard boss. Oh, great. I forgot about this. It's like a lift puzzle. It's like Bugsy's gym all over again. All right, I don't remember the pattern, so I'm cheating. I don't care. Yeah, I saw that, but I don't have the money for it still. I would love to get it, but I still can't afford it. But I did see that. No. Oh, you can poison and curse me. All right, I gotta know. What does it do? What does curse in Breath of Fire 2 do? Oh, okay, I can actually live with that. It is way better than I thought it was. It just makes them dodge less and crit less. Poison's annoying. But yeah, I can live with that. Like, I was afraid it was the thing where I don't gain experience points. Which was kind of like, I can't deal with that. Also, I think this is the exact skull sprite that's used in Addams Family Values as the health bar. Like, maybe I'm crazy, but like, it looks exactly like that to me. I guess there's only so many ways you can draw a pixel skull, though. Okay. This is the only statue of a woman here. How odd. We need to remember this is here. That's very important for later. Damn it. If Sten was like one level higher, he'd probably be one-shotting those. Ow. Hey, I'm a dragon type. Don't use ice on me. Ow. I do love how Rand's like main basic attack is like a Mortal Kombat uppercut. All right, so that was the wrong way to go. This one. I am not looking forward to doing this dungeon 2 more times with a drastically weaker team. I honestly might just use my smoke bombs to go through it twice. Fucking, How do I stairs? Toolbox. This one probably doesn't have anything bad attached to it. Picked up the healing herb. Not super great. If I had Lyn with me, I bet you she's faster than these even at level 14. RAM price jumped from 180% SSD price to Jesus. So it's just getting worse, is what you're saying. What was the reason why all those shot up so high? Like, did someone like buy them all out or something? Is that what it was? I know there was like some kind of reason behind it. The AI Center? What specifically about it? Oh, that's right. There's a fucking switch puzzle here. All right, so if I do that, and I do that. No, not another curse. Basically having people racing to build deep learning AI centers. So it doesn't have anything to do with someone like corporately buying stuff out. Yeah, let me go down here. Let me grab that chest. God, Rand is a thick man. Bro's not even close to half or at full HP, and he's still over 100. The Silk Glove. I believe that is a piece of... I think that's a weapon for Nina, isn't it? Nope. Oh, but it's a really nice defense item for her, so I'll take it. Mercifully, I don't remember the boss of this place being too hard, so I think even with an undertrained team, I should be able to take her. Up, down, up. Shit. I think I might have the wrong amount. Stop poisoning me, I'm running out of MP. Yeah, I think if I could just get up to her and hit her with Ryu, that ought to do most of her HP. Because it's going to do around 256, regardless of my level. It's kind of like fixed damage. I'm gonna do a roast. Up, down, down. Nope. I think I fucked up. I don't think I was supposed to hit that one. Up, down. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. kind of weird that I haven't found an anti-poison amulet yet. Or something. Like, I found an anti-curse amulet before I found anything else. That's like the only accessory besides the fishing stuff that I've found. There we go. That's some equipment for Nina. Oh, damn, that's good. We lose a little bit of vigor, but the defense is good. Good shit. Ow. I think I'm gonna have to start using my my items more so than my spells for healing. Because Rand might need to crack off one of those rejuvenates during the boss fight if need be. And I bought like 16 herbs, so. Plus I've been finding them along the way. I have right now 14. Sorry. Ignore the my computer part of that. Yeah, those two aren't missable. Those are the carpenter ones. Those are all that. Oh! I didn't know that was an option. That's really cool. Okay. Well, that I might try out, but that's a little bit later. Sorry, I was looking at the achievements coming up. But yeah, the Carpenter one is like the last really, really annoying one for a while. The Wisdom Brace. I think that's just more equipment for Nina. Yeah, and since she's my primary spellcaster, it makes literally no sense to give that to anybody else. Am I not at full health? Like, why is my HP so low? Yeah, I'm not at full health. The good thing is, between all of the grinding and this tower, and the fact that I haven't even gone after all the treasure chests in the basement yet, I'm gonna have a fair bit of coin left over after this. The Wisdom Fruit, well, I already fucking know what that's gonna be for. Oh, nope, never mind, that's something else. I legitimately thought that was something else. I thought that was a +1 to Wisdom as a permanent stat. It is not. It is a very rare item that we need to hold for the end of the game. Acorn Knights! I think this actually started the tradition of Breath of Fire having little nut people, because there's a bunch of nut people in Breath of Fire 3 that you can fight. They're hardy little guys, I'll give them that. Oh, yeah, and they have combo, so even worse. I guess they're just a little nutty people. Also, if you look when the sprites are all stacked up like this, it looks like I have 4 hands, because Sten is directly behind me. That's weird. Are we there yet? Oh, thank God we're here. Hi. Welcome to my parlor, my knight in shining armor. Seems introductions are in order. Please call me Nymph. Fuck Fucking what? So for the record, in the original translation, her name was Nimufu. Nimufu. At least it was a little bit more subtle than this. Jesus Christ. So handsome, what kind of fun will we have first? Oh, you're just lighting up all over. Come here, sweetie, don't be shy. Something wrong, sweetie? There's a frog in your throat? Oh, a frog sent you to me, how sweet. It's a shame I don't know any frogs, or I'd be happy to reward... Oh, that frog. So he wants me to change him back. That's perfect. In exchange for my services, you'll give me some service yourself. That is a big bed. Don't worry, handsome. You're not like that ugly frog. I'm not going to change you into anything. I'm just going to keep you with me forever and ever and ever. Nope. Wait, where are you going? You're not leaving me, are you? Is it because I'm a witch? Is that it? You're scared of me just like all the others, aren't you? I knew it. You're just like all the other men I bring here. Nobody really loves me. They just come, have their fun, then run out of me the moment I give them an opening. Well, this time, you won't be getting away. I'll just rip your soul out. Then you'll have no choice but to love me forever. Have at you. Damn. I do like her sprite, though. Alright, let's try the electric whelp this time. You hit her with slice. You give her the punch. The punch. And honestly, I don't expect her to live too long, so... Look, you may have all-hitting spells, but I'm not without my items this time, so I have counters to that. Actually, no, Rand should do some heals. She does really look like Angela, yes. God, Trials of Mana is so good. That's something I should cover on the channel one day. I've never beaten it, but I always want to. Such a great game. There it is. Yeah, I think I can take her without a trained party for the other two achievements. Why? But why? I've never lost to anybody before. Why me, the most beautiful witch in the land, and not a suitor to her name? No one but that hideous, slimy toad. Ah. You win. The spell on the frog can be broken by the kiss of a fair maiden. Now please leave me be. It's like the old fairy tale of a princess trapped in a tower by an evil sorcerer. I wonder if she'll ever understand that she's the captor in that story, though. Excellent question. Okay, there's no enemies on this floor. She's like, oh, it's the same story. All right, so now that she's been dealt with, we can actually go exploring the rest of this tower. You can just use the exit spell to leave, but like... looking to see if the enemies are... There we go, they're active on this floor. All right, so we're gonna use a smoke bomb now. So I can get around and start exploring. Okay, well that didn't do a very good fucking job. No, it's cool, it's fine. I wanted this fight. I guess it lowers the frequency of random encounters, not gets rid of them. Which is really depressing, because the whole game should be running with smoke bombs on them. Also, that's gonna make getting up to this fucking point later on a bitch. I'm on an elevator, for fuck's sakes. Arctic, when you say you wouldn't mind being with her, do you mean the witch or do you mean Angela? I can go with that. Fair answer. Alright, where are those chests at? Oh, I fell out of the tower. I knew there was something bad about that. Alright, let's go back in and get the stuff. Are you all gonna say the same thing? Okay, so the bad thing that I think happens when you open that box is the middle guy gets turned to stone. I think that's what happens there. First one isn't evil, at least. Truing. We need to come back in here anyway, because don't forget there was that woman statue. We need to find her. That's very important. I'm already cursed, you stupid bug. Panacea. What does it do? Which status does it cure? Any bad status. Well, I ain't fucking wasting that. Ow. I am... No, I can pick up some stuff in, Fort Niagara. Fort Niagara. Whatever they fucking called it in this translation. They should just go back to calling it Simaport out of fucking spite. It's like when I played the Final Fantasy Tactics remasterings and stuff like... Not the remaster, the War of the Lions edition. And I found that they had retranslated, like, every area and a lot of the names. And I was like, nope, I'm calling it this out of spite. Fucking get to it. None of that shit. Alright, now we can get the treasures because I'm not gonna get fucking easily distracted by trying to get to the top of the tower. I can fall down the pit and it doesn't even matter. Just let me make progress. I don't need to keep... Like, why is there not a fucking item just to prevent encounters in this? The encounter rate is so high. I gotta do some research, man. Maybe there's like a Moogle charm or something in this game I can find. Because the smoke bomb is not cutting it. That's the thing is, I like Duran as like my main character because I really like his story and he's got a nice simplistic playstyle. But when I played the SNES version of Trials of Mana back when it was just sick in Densetsu 3, I always found that if you didn't play as one of the casters, you were constantly having to switch to them just to cast anyway. I have been told that in the remaster, though, you can just set their spells to hotkeys, which means you don't need to switch to them as much. So that is like a really good incentive for me to pick that up. And I think I have it on Switch. I just don't remember. Hello, you. What am I doing here? Oh, that's right. I got into a fight with Nympho at the top, and I think she turned me to stone. I think. Well, that explains how stiff I'm feeling. Oh, you're the one who broke the spell, are you? Pleased to meet you. I'm Sesso, the water shaman. Oh, excuse me, I gotta go find my granny and my sister Sanamo. Who knows what kind of trouble they've gotten into while I was gone. We got the water shaman, which is big. Do I have the person who can use those? No, Sesso and Sanamo don't have the same unity. Okay. Why is my monkey dead? It's like looking at the achievements, look back at my fucking apes on the ground. Oh, that's handy. He's not cursed anymore. Maybe I should just let Ryu die. Cure him that way, since I've got revive spells, but I don't have cure curse spells. Okay, so I know there's a lot of pits in this room, and I ain't dealing with that, so. Two more to get, and I don't want to step on a pit, so once again, I'm just doing that. God damn it! I'm poisoned again! Fuck. There you go. That should be everything in the tower now. Ah, crud. If they both cast Ice Breath, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. I will literally reload my save state to get to that back in the room with the chest if I die here. I'm not losing all of my shit because I got fucking jumped by 2 goddamn rocks. Oh, I have no revive right now, so... Yes, camp, gimme. Alright, let's go back and see Jean. Oh, sorry, Tapita. What a weird name change. I'm sure it means frog or something, but like, it's weird to me. Like, I kind of got why he was named Jean, because it could be read as Jean, which would make sense because he's French. But like, Tapita must mean frog or something, is all I can think of. cool. I didn't realize she was a buffer now. Did she always have those, or is that new? God fucking damn. Let me walk, game! Big Shed was in the old one as well. Okay. Ah, is it so? The kiss of a young mademoiselle will set me free of this deplorable curse. Then, as you say, give your best shot. S'il vous plaît. Hi, dear. Ah, you have found quite a very young mademoiselle indeed. A kiss from her will shatter this curse all to pieces, no? You can use Cat or Nina for this. I never thought I'd ever have to do something like this. Alright, I'll kiss him. Just everyone please turn around while I do so. For a good cause, it's for a good cause, it's for a good cause. How was work, dear? Here goes nothing. Rand, are you standing on that tree? Oh, live it, live it. Damn. That's a hell of a curse. Oh, très bien, très bien. Now that was a kiss to make history. Bonjour, ladies and gentle friends, and merci beaucoup. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Genohel Hop Depa Tipita, His Royal Highness of Fort Negier. Again, his name was Jean of Fort Simafort in the original translation, which was way less of a mouthful. Now, shall we be going? I must invite you all to see the place I call home. It has the most splendid view of the lake. As a matter of fact, it is right in the middle of the lake. The people will be most happy to have their beloved prince home safe and sound. But of course, his saviors will also receive, how you say, the royal welcome. Peter joined the party. Cool. Alright, so we need to actually change up our party a bit, so we're going to swap out Sten for Tapita for now. Rand, because I need to get his healing up. Actually, no, wait, no. You know what? I changed my mind. Oh, I can't right now. I can't grab Lynn. Okay. Use Nina and keep Cat for myself. So he comes at a miserable level 10, which really sucks. No equipment. And he's kind of he's in a weird spot where he's more of a buffer and I think a debuffer than anything else, which is good. Don't get me wrong, that is good. I'm having trouble remembering what his in-battle ability is. Apparently he's tired. Who knew? But more importantly than getting a new party member is this. The scene where the carpenter has finished and I can now go back and get the other 2 achievements for this. Hey, check it out, it's done. For some reason in the SNES translation, regardless of which carpenter you hire, he says, hey stupid, look what I did. I don't know why. It's weird, because the dude owes you for saving the kids of his village, and he says that. I don't get it. But thankfully they fixed that in this. Mike's hideout is transformed into a fully fledged town, which is great because we have some backtracking to do now. But the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make a slot 8 save for that. Because again, when I finish the other stuff in the side, I have to turn around and come back here and get and do all of this again. So now, as for Tapita's on-screen ability, press Y. Big ol' frog. And guess what? No battles. Which makes him one of the best on-screen characters to use for this. More than you might think, because if you go over here and come down this waterfall, you will find a hidden cave with an old man in it. Greetings, Mike. I have waited many years for this moment. Never mind what I'm doing in a place like this. What's important is that I have something I've been waiting to give you. Well, now, there's a load off my shoulders. I was almost ready to say screw it and go back home. Well, what? You say an old man like me should act more responsible? Listen, kid, I've been waiting for you to show up for who knows how long. I have every right to goof off a bit. Sure. What did that do? It unlocked your actual dragon abilities. These are the whelps. These are the dragons. These do area of effect damage to everything in the battle and are way stronger than these. They work in the same way as the whelps do, where they will consume all of your AP, and by casting them at max AP, you get a power boost. You also get the Void Sphere and the Surslip. What do the Void Sphere and the Surslip do? I don't fucking remember. Let's find out. Use it during battle and a helmet. Okay. Now, it's in your best interest to not give anything to Tapeta right now. Mostly because you are about to lose him. But we're going to do some backtracking first. Because, as you might guess, I'm actually going to pull up a little list for this too. Now that the town has been built, we can start recruiting people to go live there. That's... So I already know where one of them is. Let's see. I'm just taking a look at the place. Okay, there's a guy in Hometown. No one really for House 2, I don't have to worry about that. And House 3, we need to go back to Windia. Windia is by far the most important one right now because that character changes based on... Well, you can get into fights in the giant frog form. I will be damned. I did not know that. I legitimately thought that was Battle 3. Well, we need to go back to Windia because the character that we recruit for the town there upgrades her store that she opens based on how much story progress you get after she's been recruited. So if you do the story stuff and then recruit her, you don't get points for that. So we're gonna get her first. Well, even if this isn't as good, or so even if you can get into fights, this is still better than nothing. I really thought you couldn't get into fights as the giant frog. Well, it does seem to reduce the encounter rate at least, so I'll take it. I'm also going to switch out Rand for Lynn to start building up her levels now. Lynn, Tapeta, Nina. Nina basically has a permanent spot in the party for like a good chunk of the game, just because she is your primary caster. But you will get another offensive caster later, so you kind of have like a choice if you want. Boingy, 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 boingy. I should also point out that you need, if you want to go all the way back to home, which we are going to do because I'm going to pick up another person there too, you do need either Tapeta or Sten to get back, because otherwise you can't cross the cliff. I should take a look at what Tapeta's ability is. Can't remember. I know he hits like a bitch, though. I do remember that. I think it's like a chance for an all attack or something. It's not an ability I use very often, I can tell you that. Pierce. All right, we'll give that a shot. Wow, that sucked. That was garbage. That was even less damage than his physical attack. Oh. Rare drop. A rare drop that would have been really good when I was dealing with nothing but... Oh, I guess I can't open my menu while I'm doing this. Would have been really good when I was dealing with all those fucking bugs that kept cursing me. All right, so Windy is our first stop. Where there is a woman in the weapons shop named Beretta, who is the most important recruit we can get. Really? You got your own town? I could open my very own store there. Won't you let me come to your town? Sure. Thank you so much. I'll do my best. That is stop number 1. Stop number 2 is at, I believe it's called New Haven. Also, there's a sign over here I want to read, because now I can actually reach it. Hey, how'd you get here? Did you turn into a frog or something? Maybe you flew here. Just a weird little, like, wink and a nod at the audience there, I guess. Also, to anybody who really knows this game, I think they know exactly what I'm doing right now, which is delaying the inevitable, which is Fort Naguir. That dungeon takes a very long time, and we're not doing it today. I'm gonna have enough on my plate when I have to sit here afterwards and do Nympho's Tower 2 more times with a shitty party. And honestly, now that I know the smoke bombs don't work as I thought they did, it's gonna be way worse. But Fort Naguir will definitely be the next stream. We can knock it all out in one stream. I'm not worried about that. It's more... Actually, we can get one in the Joker's hideout, too. We can get him, too. Okay, hold on. We're going to stop in the Joker's hideout as well. Because there's a house... So basically, the way it works with the people is there's all houses they can specifically go to, but some of them overlap and they can't be shared. So you kind of have to pick and choose which people you want, and they all have different effects. Some even have no effects. Everyone apparently agrees that the house that this guy can go into is irrelevant. There's like no good fix for it. So this guy at least lets you like change your window color. So I'm like, I can fuck around with that a bit. I think it's boring staring at the same color all the time. I bet you're looking at this dialogue right now thinking, darn, I wish I could spice this up a bit. That's what I recommend. You give me a house, I can change the color of the text border anytime you want. What do you say? Is it a deal? Yeah, I guess. Thanks a lot. I'll head to your town right away. Am I still using the silver weapons? Yup. Locked. I thought there was supposed to be a person I could talk to there. Or is it this person? Oh, I think it's this guy. Here's the Bosch's innocence in your eye. Nope, you. Here's the Bosch's innocence in your eye. You Ranger, selfish practice, no? Oh, maybe I need to do it after, like during the day. Because I'm pretty sure they said he lives in the building next to me. Not this building. But, like, the next building was fucking locked. Mom sleeps all day, every day. Can't you do something about it, Mr. Ranger? I am a frog. Do your best out there. Thank you. There we go, now it's open. So you're building a new town? Wow, I never would have guessed. Can I come there? I'd love to open a new weapon shop in your town. Sure. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. You just sit tight. I'll have the best selection you could ever ask for. Apparently that's, like, the best guy to go with House 1. Bread is in 3 and Win is in 2. There's also apparently an item I missed in here. I didn't know that was there. I just saw it in a guide when I was, like, going over stuff that I might have missed before. And I was like, oh, I shall be damned. Now, I really wish there was a more convenient way to get over there, but I gotta do this. Like, even with the frog form, there's no quick way to get over there until I get the next playable character after the frog. We can actually check out our town now. Welcome to the armory. All right, what do you got? A flame sword. This is very expensive, but like these things are, well, let's just check the trade menu. Yeah, they're considerably stronger than what I've got currently. I'm gonna change the text color? Yeah, let me later. I just wanted to check out your store. Paid away for the wisdom fruit. That's gotta be the item I thought the other one was, right? Nope. Nope, even better, actually. I will take that wisdom fruit. That's the same thing I thought it was. Thank you for letting me open a store in your town. Stop by anytime. I'll bring you the best buys and rarest items from all over the globe. So, basically, her selection right now kind of blows ass, but, like, as you complete more stuff in the game, and I think there's, like, 4 points of those in Port Nagir alone, she gets way better stuff. Hey, everybody, what do you want us to cook? Yeah, this is why you opened this guy's store, because you wanted this. I thought there was a way for me to get him to, expand the town. Because there's 3 more houses I can build. I have to, like, be Ryu for this? Get quite a busy town in your hands now. You can never have too much of a good thing. I'm gonna add on to your town? Yes. Alright, then let's see here. Tools, materials, labor. It's about 1,000 zenny. It's gonna take a while, so why don't you go do something else while I'm working on the expansion? Don't worry, I'll be done before you know it. There we go. That's what I wanted. Picked up the defuse orb. I believe that stops you from being fused. I mean, kind of sounds like it, doesn't it? Yeah. Which is funny when you consider it's really easy to get fusion canceled. Creepy. All you have to do is get knocked out in a fight or get really low in health and fusion automatically cancels. I'll have to go talk to people first before we end off stream. Because I'm going to have to walk all the way back to Simafort after this. If this town gets big enough, everybody in the world's going to know about it. Maybe even your dad might come here. Aw, Nina, thank you. Hey, Mike, our little village is getting bigger and bigger. Maybe one day it'll be a major megalopolis. Did I really just say that? Your town, it is très bien. Is it possible it might rival my own palace? You owe me one for this, Mike. Whatever that old biddy's hockey better be worth giving away my room. Alright, I think I'm going to save it here, and I will walk back off screen so you guys don't have to watch me do that, because I'm also going to do a bit of grinding anyway to get Tapeta at least up to, like, level 15 before we start. So we're also going to do a save on slot 8, and just in case, a save on slot 1. So, I'm going to take a break now, but thank you guys so much for joining me. Remember that you are loved, you are valued, and that you matter. I'm not sure what's on the docket for the rest of the day here. We shall see. But when you come back, I should have all 3 of the Carpenter's achievements. Tapeta will be at a reasonable level for where he's at, and Lynn will probably be caught up as well. And I will be ready to start Fort Nagir. one of the longer dungeons of this game, just because of its story content, not because the dungeon itself is actually physically large. There's just a lot of stuff you have to do in it. But I'm kind of excited because there's like an achievement after that that I can get that I've never even considered before. So I'm like, okay, we'll try that out. But for now, yeah, go take care of yourselves. Look out for each other, and we'll all get through this together. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye for now.